Last Tuesday, KXAN's Jim Swift reported that the casting process is finally underway on the Vietnam Veterans Monument that will be installed on the state capitol grounds. Well, tonight, Jim tells us about a related project, the creation of 3,415 dog tags to honor each service member from Texas killed in the war.
In a Sunset Valley home, Vietnam War veteran Don Dorsey slips a dog tag into an imprint machine and begins to type, one letter at a time. The letters spell out the name of Master Sergeant Melvin Ovnen, the first Texan and one of the first two Americans to die in Vietnam. It was 1959, and Ovnen, serving as a military advisor in Bien Hoa, got up to turn on the lights in a room where his unit was watching a two-reel movie. Enemy troops who had surrounded the building opened fire, instantly killing the 44-year-old World War II veteran from Copperas Cove just weeks before his scheduled retirement date.
I'm doing this for the guys that didn't get to come home, and that's all it means to me. I'm honored to do it.
Another tag, another name. This one belonging to Private First Class Antonio Sandoval, a U.S. Marine and part of a team sent by helicopter to free American hostages being held on a merchant cargo ship. The chopper was shot down, and it took 15 years for Sandoval's remains to be recovered. The 19-year-old San Antonio native became the last Texan killed in the Vietnam War. In between Ovnen and Sandoval, there is a list of 3,413 other Texans who went to Vietnam and never came home.
When I'm looking through the list, I'm just amazed because there's so many privates, which means that they were pretty young in age, and to see so many 18. But you see sheets and sheets of just line after line of nothing but 19 and 18-year-olds. And this is just Texas.
Dorsey and his friend James Hart, another Vietnam vet, are actually making two copies of each dog tag, 6,930 of them altogether. One set will be entombed in the Texas Capitol Vietnam Veterans Monument. The other will be on public display at a spot still to be determined. Next March 24th, there will be a public reading of the names of the Texas dead, and volunteers are still being sought to do the reading. The next day, on March 25th, ground will be broken on the Capitol lawn for the monument that will be dedicated 1 year from now. Jim Swift, KXAN News.